So talking about the issue of domestic violence in marriages, this issue is going to address two set of people, whether you are single or you are married, because it's what we experience in our society. If you are Christian or Muslim or whatever religion you belong to, it's what we experience every day. We have believers dying every day because of this domestic violence in marriages. So today we're going to talk about how we can, avoid it, or if you're already in it, how you can just get out of it before it's too late. Let's go the ball rolling with our usual discussant.
Yes, domestic violence is a poison in our world. It doesn't respect race. It doesn't respect color. It doesn't even respect religion. It cuts across all religions, all races, all denominations. So everybody can get involved. And our duty is to educate, is to enlighten on how to avoid it, or if you're already in it, deep in it, how to, to control it or stop it. Now, how to avoid it? It's if you are looking for, how to get married, then you have that signs you can look after. If the man is a beater, if the man is a boxer, if the man is always shouting, he is likely going to be violent in marriage. So when the man shows or the woman shows, because it can be from the two sides, when the woman shows some signs of violence and possessiveness and some signs of not trying to accommodate or forgive, then there's every tendency that it could be violent. Again, another thing to do to avoid it is always get involved in discuss everything. If the person tells you of how he can beat up people, or in the neighborhood you hear how he beats people, he fights and hits people anytime, or hits his younger brother or younger sister, he is likely to be violent in marriage as well, or something. So you have to look at that. That's very important. Another thing to do is make sure you marry your somebody who is fits your somebody who is fitting to you. Okay, I mean somebody who fits you. Marry somebody that fits you, somebody that suits you, somebody that shares a lot of things in common with you. For instance, if you are a Christian, it's better you marry a Christian. If you're a Muslim, marry a Muslim or something. And if you are somebody who's educated, so educated, it's important to marry somebody who's also educated somehow, not somebody who is completely illiterate or something. Just marry somebody who understands with you. Let's say it this way: marry your best friend. If you are friends, then you're likely, whether you are good or not, you're likely to have a good marriage. Then these are how to avoid it. Make sure you do these things, and so as to, if your boyfriend is always beating you, then likely he's going to be a beater. He's going to get involved in violence tomorrow. Now, if you're already in it, there are things you can do as a couple. Every couple should do this. First of all, have what is called a code. A code. Discuss with your partner, and tell the person, whenever I tell you this, whenever I'm angry, do this. It works for so many couples. Whenever I'm angry, just leave me alone. Later you can discuss that with me. Some persons say, whenever we're angry, say text. Whenever I say text, it means don't talk again. Go and send me a text or something. So if you have this code in marriage, then you like to avoid it, which means when the man is flaring up, just say text. Or the woman will say text. It means let's stop talking here and let's go and send an SMS. That can stop that violence. Another one is understand your anger, yourself, and know how to manage your anger. Anger management skills are very important. Everybody gets angry. What's important is you to manage your own anger. Another one is forgiveness. If you don't forgive, then you can get violent. And also, when your spouse does something wrong to you and is begging you, let go, let go, let go. If you're insisting and you do this wrong, you are likely to get violent, or she might get violent. And again, openness in marriage will stop the violence. If you make a mistake, you have a child, tell him or her. Because if she discovers herself without you telling him or her, then there's likelihood that she might respond with violence. So you have to be open as much as you can so as to stop some of these things.
I think one of the reasons that causes violence in marriages is issue of infidelity. So how do you think people should handle that? Like now, because I think, it's very difficult to discuss on here, but believe me, like over 60% of domestic violence in marriages are caused by infidelity, whether from the wife or the husband. How best do you think we can handle such?
Infidelity can be handled by we making commitment. It's commitment to be faithful to your spouse. Talk to yourself and say, as long as I am married and I live, I will not cheat on my wife or my husband. That's commitment. And another thing you can do to avoid infidelity, because I agree with you, infidelity is a major cause of domestic violence. Be proud of your wife or your husband. Show them off. If you have an office, let the photo be in your office. It's going to scare away a lot of persons that will tempt you to get involved in infidelity. If you are married, wear your ring. If you can wear a ring, just always talk about your wife to your lady friends. They will know, don't go there. But if you always keep quiet about your marriage, then likely somebody is going to come in to fill that vacuum. So always be sincere and always be proud. Flaunt your wife or your husband. It's healthy. Another thing you can do is try as much as possible to tell the truth. A marriage that has no truth is likely to result into violence, because even when you tell them, that's my cousin, she will believe you, or he or she will not believe you, because they believe that that is your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So learn to tell the truth, so that when you tell the truth, somebody will not misunderstand you. Another thing to do to stop infidelity is, if you're a wife, always satisfy your husband, or the other way around, satisfy them. Show attention, pay attention to your wife, because if you don't pay attention, tell your hair is fine, or you're looking cute or something, somebody else is doing that for you. That person is likely to come in, because your wife is being starved of attention. If another person gives her attention, she might likely get involved sexually with that person. So shower her with attention. You wife, shower him with, what I mean, the other room. Always show him attention at the other room. Feed him very well, so that he won't come looking for something, for food. He won't be hungry.
Okay. Another one is this: the issue of, because so many people will say, okay, like I'm just tired of this whole relationship, this whole marriage. I'm just tired, which led to many, become victims of infidelities. Now, what can someone do? Maybe you just don't feel the same again with your spouse. Maybe the feelings is no more there. What is your advice for those kind of people?
Well, I think we should get into a topic it's a whole new topic. I just want to give this information. The best thing to do, one of the best things to do in this case, is get back to those things you were doing. If you used to work out or used to go to the beach, get back into it. If you're a man, buy her such clothes you see in others that make you get attracted to them. Buy those clothes to her. If you're a woman, always keep yourself clean. Goodness, a woman should always be attractive, and you should always be seductive to your husband. When you come to the house, don't be looking like a 1960 year woman, or 1960 woman. If you look like that, your husband is likely not to get interested anymore. Okay, so there's no difference. Somebody can eat okra soup or bono soup or any soup 10 times, but it has to be cooked differently. Cook this one with meat, with fish. Cook this one with that's spices. Spice up your
kind
marriage.
Of a variety.
Read books about sex or something. Spice it up. Do things, different styles, different clothes, different makeup or whatever you can do to make sure you don't appear the same way every day. Because if the same way every day, it can be boring, my friend, my brother. So the best thing to do is to make sure try to spice up the marriage, and it's gonna get interesting again.
Oh, good one. Thank you so much. I think you have done justice to that.
You're welcome.
And I believe our viewers must have learned one or two things today. Your kind of advice to our viewers out there who are going through this topic we discussed today. Any word of advice for them in just 1 minute?
My advice is this: if you are into a violent marriage, speak out. Tell your friend about it, whom you trust, or your pastor. Speak out. Okay? First of all, you speak out, discuss with your spouse. Tell him what you're doing is wrong. I'm going to speak out. Listen, God hates divorce, but God loves you more than he hates more than he hates divorce. So instead of you to die in that marriage, maybe you can ask for a divorce or separate yourself for a while. So that's it. And also, if you're not married, please, if the man shows signs of violence, don't marry him. You cannot change a man. You are not Holy Spirit. It is God that changes. So don't say, if I get married to him, I'll change him. You will make a terrible, fatal mistake.